All I is need love. You also need to reorganize this. Good day everyone, welcome back to EmKay. My Jack is name, and today's video is exactly why I shouldn't make things. It's crappy designs. But first we're going to start with something non-crappy. It's actually some fan art. We got something from Spirit the Dragon, and they have made an EmKay beast. Yeah, it looks really cool. I especially love that you've made the hair and the tail look like the EmKay hand gesture too. Yeah, really well done, Spirit. Proud of you. Thanks for the fan art. Okay, now it's time for crappy designs. Hey there, is your wife expecting but you belong to a satanic cult? Then this is the gift bag for you! Team lift item. Now caution, one person is needed to lift this box. Well, it's as they say, there's no Iron Team, but there is a me. Judge dismisses unequal pay claim by US women's national soccer team. Yeah, bad choice of photos there, buddy. Teachers who love teach children teaching to love learning. Yes, this saying is old as time. The best time is coffee time. Oh, wait, I read that correctly. Does it still belong here? Yes, the world does revolve around me. Oh my god, is that meant to be virus? Who thought this design was a good idea? My love. What the hell is that handle? This isn't a cup, this is a murder weapon. 4 cans. Oh, they lied with the outer packaging. Now stuffed with extra deceit. Oh my god, I talked about this in a previous video, but stop putting plastic on something that has a natural container. I mean, sure, you don't want to deal with germs of other people who've touched the products, but then just bring your own sanitizer. Come on, you can do this. Then I wish I had a big red car, said Little Bear. I would go fast, I would come to a big castle. Look, I feel kids' stories purposely don't make sense sometimes just because they can. Like, hey, remember Adventure Time? If you receive an email from an unknown person with an attachment, what should you do? Should you yes? Should you no? Should you I don't know? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's one way of bringing the focus to the shirt. This is like some sort of deformed Pikachu. Kill me. Calculate the total cost to use these items for 24 hours at a rate of 10 cents per kilowatt an hour. Okay, by my maths that is 29 cents. No, the correct answer is 29 cents. That's the... God. We want to put the light next to the road, right? Yeah, but I also want it to be a pain in the ass for people walking or riding by the road. Why though? Oh yes. How nice of this watering can to give us some measurements on the end. Now, does anyone in the classroom need some extra time to see what's wrong here? No one? Good. Moving on. Do love what you do, what you love. Oh, this sign really motivates me know how to. Welcome to an Oblivious Jack round, where I'm looking at this image of a glass house and don't really understand what the crappy design is. Is it too small? Is that the problem here? Please tell me. I suffer from FOMO. Once tea, always bulldog. I know it's obviously once bull, always dog, but I prefer the other way. Adult blame friends, your danger, risk, brain, teenager, child. It's true, I hate it how adults blame friends, and your danger is a risk with your brain as you're a teenager to a child. If you can't understand that message, then it's really your own problem. Hey mate, can you just check the reader for me? It's in the orange thing there. Yeah. It's just the one down the left. Do you see it? Yeah, no, down the left. Yeah, down the left, mate. Mate, it's down the left. I couldn't even read this. It took me a moment to realize this is meant to be a website. But like even then, www.nicolin.cz? What? Always be wary when an apartment says it has a balcony, and it usually ends up turning out like this. Fun fact, depending on where you live, it is actually the law that apartment buildings like this do require some sort of outdoor balcony space with every apartment. However, that's just in general, not as in every specific apartment. So, what they'll do is they'll make all the lower levels have large balcony space like this, and then give all the other apartments tiny balcony spaces, therefore allowing them to legally add as many apartment blocks as they want. But, just thought I'd like to share that information. This thing says fire hydrant. Where's the fire hydrant? Is it meant to be behind this wall? Because I don't think fire hydrants need to be hidden away. You're not meant to play a treasure hunt game when it comes to stopping a fire. One Heritage Everbearing raspberry plant is $39.95, and their 1-year warranty is $1,000. Oh, but don't worry, they fix it with a $996 discount. Imagine how many customers they've likely lost because they've seen the $1,000 warranty and just seen like, nope. Peace of Mind Planner. Buy now and you'll receive the sister book, I'm Dead, Now What? Important information about my belongings, business affairs, and wishes. God, if that ain't a blunt reality to your situation if you're terminally ill. Here's some fencing in an eastern country, and it looks pretty secure. Ain't nothing getting in or out there. So we started with orange for the walls and decided, why don't we ruin the rest of the room? I think this basketball court has seen better days. It's actually really sad to see how many cities here are actually so bad at considering the blind. I petition for blind people to be allowed to walk around with some sort of mallet. That way, if there's anything in the way of their designated footpath, like those cars there, well, it's the car's fault for being there in the first place. I know it wouldn't legally work, but shut up, let me have my thing. Oh god, did someone make a basketball court out of just grass? Do they understand physics and how that's a terrible idea? Also, is this like at an angle, or is it just me? I think I had a bit too much coffee today. Hey, it's my sister. Ah, yes, the Mercat Collecti. It's a place you collect ties, you see. Apparently at this institution, 65% is the same as nothing, which is terrible to know if you ever get a 65% or lower on your test. This is just fine. I could do 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. if one of those could work for you. I love that the suggestions are just, enticing you to be a bit more procrastinative with your organization. No, this umbrella would be great if you're trying to build up some arm muscle. And hey, if you get attacked on the street, you got a good weapon. Yeah, look, I'm sure that took a lot of effort to make, but it doesn't work. Maybe if it was just a cat or just a mug, but not both. Tough on safe, clogs on pipes. You know, that's probably the opposite of what you're trying to advertise. Sorry, this opportunity can only be viewed in the Sidekicker app. You can download it from the App Store or Google Play. Then why even make the website link for it? White font over a white background always works. Even the teeth are white. That doesn't help. This is like the only time I'd encourage having yellow teeth. The most I can make out is fans? Tans? What is... Oh, there's men. There's a men there as well. Don't worry, guys. I'll get my top team onto this. We're going to find out what it says. Teachers have clapples. Whatever that is. Urban Outfitters wanted to avoid any body issues by using an actual model for their clothing, so they resorted to using a bar stool. I can just imagine myself wearing it. Of course Supreme would make this. Supreme! We cook elementary teachers and staff. You gotta save costs on stocking the canteen somehow, guys. Look, don't blame them. I genuinely thought this was just creativity with sauce until it was an actual purposeful design. I'm not the only one here. It looks like dried tomato sauce. That is not crappy design at all. That's perfect. It looks like he's tucked in the bed himself. Why don't you come in my swamp? That was a terrible Shrek impression, I apologize. Red is excellent, yellow is very good, and green is low. Oh, so that's bad? Excellent? I'm confused. You're a MILF, mother I love forever. Mother's Day is almost here. This is as bad as that time someone told their mother that lol means lots of love and they just texted someone saying that their grandma was dead lol. Keel make skills, because nothing says effective business strategy like referencing yourself with 3 Ks. If we were specific about left to right, this would read the #1 customer in service world, the retailer. Also, someone want to mention that is not what the Earth looks like. And then there's the tiny sun. Ah, this world is as well put together as how neatly the word itself was put together. Yikes. If you invested $5 a day for 40 years, by starting at 25, you could have almost $300,000. Would you all like to know why I'm an idiot? Because I genuinely calculated from each of these ages. And after doing that literally 3 times, it dawned on me that 40 years from age 45 and age 25 and age 35 is literally the exact same thing. And for that, I need to apologize. I don't know why, but I need to. Amazon's choice. House to canopy. Before, after. You literally grab 2 different couches. What even is this? This is meant to be a face mask, but unless you were facing them perfectly front on, it's just gonna read 6 mother feet. People are just gonna think you have some foot fetish if they see you from, like, the left side. Oh man, what have insecure men come to? Upcoming family event, check it out. Nevada, outdoor experience. I believe that is Africa, sir. Oh, who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, hey kid, it's a nice carrot you got there. You wanna You want to drain that into my bowl here? Just don't tell your parents, okay? It'll be our little secret.
New feature unlocked! Pokemon Center. What did I do now? You can tell this was bought on eBay. It's that favorite superhero movie, Anne of Stee. So, like, I want to wear protection, but I also want to look like I work from an abattoir. Do you have something like that? The more steps you use, the less you will have IQ. Yeah, I think I'm losing IQ just by trying to read that sentence. Also, that's not how IQ works. Dead children and animals slow. The fact that this is a statement just makes it more horrifying. Honestly, if people buy this, they deserve to have their money taken away from them. Nah, I can't hang out today, man. I'm going to my Tuhi Purano RP session. Yeah, it's great, man. I use it to help me stop making terrible signs. This reminds me of the kind of face you make when you're chatting with friends and they start going on about conspiracy theories. Like, yeah, man, first it starts with the lockdowns, and then they're going to start taking away your rights to even go outside, and then they're going to start forcing you to get the vaccine, which actually has a microchip in it, and it's actually going to try and control you and telling you what to do. It's also going to try and kill you too, so you shouldn't trust it. In fact, stop even using 5G. It's all going to ruin your face. It's going to kill your DNA. Police riot gear, the perfect gift for your toddler. Well, you never know when you need to stop some riots in the household. And what's with the obvious Photoshop background and even, like, beat stickers, like covering the eye? This architectural design gives me so much pain. Are builder's licenses a thing? Cause this person needs it revoked. More building fails. I am so glad I don't live in this house. Once a mem, always a burr. Join Spur. I'm going to assume they're trying to get me to be a member of something, but with this design choice, I think I'll pass. Messages would like to send a message to 31524. This may cause charges on your mobile account. Oh, what are you trying to send? Oh. Oh. Pizza place is trying to get money in any way they can. Ooh, looks like the Colonel's had a bit too much KFC himself. That or he needs to see a doctor, because that left cheek looks like a cyst. Oh my god, put another tally on my Oblivious score, please. I see an old, kind of decaying chair. Is that the Crappydesign? Has it just got terrible support? Kind of weird that someone would make a chair based on my own back, but yeah, alright. Okay, some shipping options here. We can either get it for free, just on fast, between the 9th of May and the 11th of May, or hear me out, we can pay for the extra faster fee, which is free, by the Thursday the 14th. Now I know it's a bit hard to choose, so take your time. I don't really want to bag out on this one. They're clearly trying to reuse what they can. Still, this is about crappy designs, and this is a crappy design, so it still belongs here. Did you know? Metro train passing through blocks of apartments in China. I didn't know that, person who's using English as a second language, but thank you. And rest in peace to the people who have to sleep next to a train. Oh, I better hope that's not a night service too. Love. Dance. Dream. Hope. Hope. I want to revolutionize the wall socket, so you have 2 points, but you can only use 1. This is by far the most disgusting elevator button system I've ever seen. Why even use colors? Is the building itself colored like this? Hot donut. Oh, that's not a hot face. That's not a hot face at all. Is he meant to be like a cream donut or something? What's that wrapped around his cheeks? I need to point out the elephant in the room, though. He looks like he has a ball gag. The Eiffel Tower is very famous. It's one of the tallest tower in the world. It's in France. Okay. That's not the... It's not even the Eiffel Tower. I think you need to revise your tower knowledge there, buddy. Also, try not to put the flowers in front of the text next time. You are low, you evered. Oh, you are low, you evered, you too. Old design, new design. Ah, great. They just made it smaller. Hey, honey, would you like me to add some leaves to the dinner tonight? I get these kind of clocks are designed to make you try and figure out the time is by using your knowledge of maths, but you really can just guess the whole fact that these are clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, it's not that hard to skip through the actual working out. The purpose of the design is pointless, is what I'm saying. No, there's nothing wrong with this. See, one side of it is for looking at yourself in the mirror to check if you got anything on your face, and the other side is for you just to stare distantly at nothing and question, why? Why am I here? Why am I caught in this small bathroom, just staring at the white tiles in front of me? Where am I going in my life? What am I even doing? What's the point here? What's the point? What's the point? See, that's what it's for. Heroes work yes, they do. T is for turtle. That's not a turtle. You can tell the person who designed this did not see the Star Wars movies, I think. Still, as a kid, I kind of thought it could shoot from there too. But in this photo, it just looks like it's flying backwards as well. So our business cards are brown. Now what color font should we use for it to really pop? A slightly darker brown, you say, Steve? Perfect. Lock it in. Yeah, let's put the ice and off button in the exact same space and just leave it up to the machine to figure out what we want. Wow, Fizz Orcs. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, man, I just bought the new Galaxy. It's really good. Hey, no way, I've actually gotten ads for Shore Academy as well, but mine was for photography. And yep, they photoshopped over someone's actual degree of something and giving you the 4 weeks free, all that kind of stuff too. Yeah, wow, this is just amazing proof that they've just copied and pasted this everywhere. Alright, let's attempt this. Birmusti, Baramasti, RMS Beauty? No, that can't be it. So I think the packaging is trying to say best of you, but it honestly looks like they're saying best you. May the Force be with you. What has any of this got to do with Star Wars? Okay, even if the F is meant to stand for Force, like that's their company logo, this is still a dumb design. From the designers who brought you the Hell Baby bag, they bring you what will be a normal summer in 20 years' time. Seriously, it's bad enough that I have to wear shorts just not to melt. I can't handle anything worse. Hold up, these are meant to be paintings. Did someone put a play button in front of these paintings? Why? Are they just wonky? Why would they do that? I wanted you uncle, a best friend. It's meant to say a wonderful uncle, a best friend, but before criticizing this, I kind of wondered if maybe this was designed by an old person who has shaky hands, and now I kind of like it. Yeah, we're number one with what looks like large aviolas and the fact that we're taking a fire. Hold up, is she drinking that through her nose? What exactly is this graphic trying to teach us to do? The number of cases for 0 to 19 is 95, 45 to 64 is 573, and 65 plus, who is the bright pink, is 726, so they are clearly the largest number. So there is something wrong with this picture. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a flourish data visualization. This is, it's a failed data visualization. Oh, look, guys, it's the distant cousin of the watering can. How you doing, man? You're still failing to serve your purpose, I see. Spice jar for your pepper or salt. Now, I'm gonna hope those are the kind of shades that actually do let light sort of feed through, so it makes the light less blinding, but still bright enough to light up those areas. Otherwise, Dunkin' Donuts has lost my respect. Bite-sized fun! Jelly-scented slime. What? Oh, it's strawberry-scented. This is not food, do not eat. Then why call it bite-sized fun? Don't cock-tease me. Something tells me that this has already been tried. Wow, they really don't want you to unseal this. Surely a worker doing this at some point would have raised their hand and been like, hey, this is wrong, isn't it? Easter friends, 10 boxes with organic raisins. Oh, how cute. They can either come out of a panda's stomach or out of a rabbit's hole. Apparently they're saying this looks like these are all whales that are bleeding to death, but I mean, I don't see it. I just see some happy whales having some fun in the rain. I don't know, what do you guys think? So this is meant to be a pop-up ad for someone. That is a terrible design for an ad. Nobody ever solved this Sudoku. Yeah, hold up, buddy. Let me try and solve your ad first. When you're so keen to get that new marble tabletop for your kitchen space, only to forget that drawer. S for sun, C for cat, H for house, L for lollipop. That's all the words, and they spell school. 40 what's 5? This is meant to say 42.5. Arcade classics, try me. Oh, careful, don't reach in too far, it'll bite your hand off. You can't beat this level. This isn't even an app, it's a physical object. How are there levels? Elsa's seen some What do you see, Elsa?
Death. I see blood and death.
Now, if you ever see a toaster with the size literally melting, that actually proves that it's reliable and can work for a long time, so you should definitely buy it. You can trust me, I'm a toasterologist. Don't let these new Barnes dance lines in Waikiki confuse you. Yeah, too late. Like, how are you even meant to be able to keep track of where your lane is on the road? Is this meant to say families are now here? Because it seems like they're saying families are nowhere, like some nihilist. Oh, wowee, a USB hub designed by an asshole. This is a tiled floor, and that is the floor below's window. Just Take that in. Take in the architectural prowess behind this image. I hope this isn't a book about women's empowerment, because it doesn't go in the right direction. I can see how this is freaky for a kid's toy, the fact that it has literally no eyeballs and just goes right into a hollow skull. But when I was a kid, I had so many toys that were broken like this, and I still didn't even care. Fascinating. From just $10.99 a bag, you can turn your graphs from real to a high school multimedia project. Some will say this is terrible design, but actually, according to the lore of the Odyssey, there is actually a black void that goes straight down the middle of the earth. I actually have to give props to the author for really sticking to the material here. Like, you know, not many people do that. I'm going to assume the crappy design here is the fact that the font is far too bright to go with the bright background, but this was taken on a phone, so I don't know if maybe that's actually affected the color contrast. Yeah, no, looked it up on Netflix. It's a terrible color choice. Yes, nothing more serene than taking a dump and waving to your neighbor. Side note, if you've ever gone camping, you should totally buy one of those chairs that's like a toilet, but the breeze still goes up your butt. It's really nice. God, if that doesn't make people question what I'm into. You know, in my experience, deluxe is usually considered the higher tier option. And ultimate's for, well, basic, but you don't feel as good buying basic, so you call it ultimate instead. BL, Paradise Veyi, the baby is the kid, read by is the Pippi Kadinth. I'm going to assume this was printed on. But even then, what was the original message that was meant to be printed here? It's like Da Vinci levels of confusing. Oh, hello, you've made it to the end. Thanks for stopping by. Well, why not leave a like while you're at it? And hey, if you're not subscribed, well, come along and join our family. Check out some more videos if you're here too. Check out the other subreddits we dive into. I'm going to go evaporate from existence until you click on another video with my voice in it. So until then, my name is Jack, you, and I'll see you in the next video. Farewell!